Now that we've gotten to know DJ R-Tistic a little more, it is now yeah, let's just
okay. You can start.
It's okay, because I was trying to think while I was talking anyway.
I'm sorry.
All right. Just go now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Welcome to Kitchen Realness. My name is Lisa K. Satchel.
And I'm Tyra Prude, and today we will be meeting with one of the hottest DJs in the game right now. He's a FAMU alumni, so you know this episode is going to be filled with a ton of HBCU pride.
Okay, it's lit. So we'd like to introduce you to our favorite DJ and your new favorite DJ, DJ R-Tistic.
DJ R-Tistic. And so with that being said, let's go ahead and get into our first segment of this episode, the first sip. It is now time for the first sip. We officially have DJ R-Tistic in the flesh.
Yeah, what's good?
How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
How's it going?
Everything's good, living. Can't complain too much.
Can't complain. That's what's up. Are you excited to make some drinks?
I'm excited. Let's get it.
Okay. So during this segment, we like to get to know our guests through the surface of social media. And today we'll be making a drink called the Adult Strawberry Lemonade. So if you're ready, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
We can go ahead and get into it.
Okay.
Going into your social media, in your bio, you have cameo on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, Insecure, Duce, Palooza, all of these great events that you've DJ'd at. Like, tell me about it. Like, how were those experiences? How do those experiences embody you as a DJ?
I would say that they've all been different. Each one comes in different ways. So as far as having cameos on TV, it's one of those things where it's way more complicated than I ever would have imagined. Because each clip, you might see me on TV for 5 or 6 seconds, but it took like 25 hours of being there for it to happen.
Right.
So
yeah.
It takes so much behind-scene effort. So
how do you keep that momentum? I mean, as a DJ, you have to like stay on top of it. So if you're constantly taking these takes, like you got to keep the crowd jumping. So how do you stay like excited about it?
It's all mental. You just have to kind of fall into the.
I'm listening up.
Okay. I pour it all in there.
Yeah, you can pour it all in there.
The whole thing? Okay. One of those things you just have to kind of zone out. So I mean, it's fun while you're doing it. The issue is, even if you're there for 25 hours, you're only DJing for like 2 hours maybe. So
right.
You don't stand by most of the time. It's basically waiting for your cue. And half the time you're not really DJing, you're just kind of fake DJing anyway. So.
Oh, so you're faking. So
half the time, I mean, every time is different. So it's like sometimes it's where they're like, okay, start the music for 10 seconds. They'll tell you to cut, and as soon as they cut it, it's like the crowd just fake bouncing to it. So a lot of times I put the music on top of it later, so you realize everybody's dancing off beat a little bit. So
and then you gotta like keep up with them. That is so cool.
So
that is great.
It's all a fun experience though. So just doing that just kind of gave me a different perspective on just TV and film. So speaking of that, we talked about that in your bio. So I'm gonna, like I said, I did some digging on your Instagram. I did a little creeping. She was lurking.
I was lurking. So I really want to get into when you won the McDonald's DJ battle. Tell us about that experience. I feel like that's helped you grow as a DJ. You evolved from that moment. So just give us like a little bit of insight on that.
I won the battle back in 2014, so I was back. It started in 2013, so winning that was definitely a big boost for my career. It's one of those things where I didn't expect to even be qualified for it, let alone win, because I've never been in a battle before. So it was where, luckily, everything I had done up to that point had prepared me for that. So
and then what you've done as far as like DJing at FAMU and all of that.
From FAMU to LA clubs, whatever I had done at that point. So everything worked out with that. So just taking that momentum and just kind of capitalizing on it helped out a whole lot. I feel like with the battle, it was tricky because when I won that, it was like, you're happy that you accomplished something, but then everybody's like, okay, what's next? And I'm like,
right, it's that pressure, like, okay, what am I gonna do?
Yeah. So once I got beyond that, everything worked out. So it gave me a boost, but it wasn't like an overnight turnaround. Like, it wasn't like you win that and everything.
So it wasn't like I won this and boom, I'm on Insecure. That was a step in the process.
That was a whole 4-year process just to get to where I am now. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, now you're great. That leads into my next post that I saw. You're in Paris.
I was in Paris.
You're in Paris, like that's amazing. How was that experience? I saw you were hosting, it was like a West Coast vibe event that you were DJing at, or?
It was hosted by Reebok. They had a West Coast party out there in Paris, so The funny thing is, a lot of times.
Go ahead and try it.
Oh, let's do
You
it.
should too.
Okay. Cheers. Cheers. Let's get it. Let's see.
I think it's good.
It's good.
It's good. Yeah. We can
It's not too sweet.
It's not too much.
You can take a little
I mean, if you
more.
want to add another little hit.
I guess I'm experienced, so
Oh,
a little bit more.
Look here.
Let's go.
This is all you.
Put it in there? Okay.
Yeah,
So-
but okay, so yeah, time in Paris, how was that?
So Paris was fun. Basically, it was hosted by Reebok. Reebok had like a West Coast party to end out, like they had like a release week. So they had a party every single night. So they had the performances and they had me playing all West Coast music.
Oh, I thought you were pouring it in the cup. Okay, you know your own thing. I got it. Oh wait. Oh, okay. I see. I got it. Okay.
I guess for the next batch, however you want to do it.
Yeah.
So with that, yeah, they the funny thing is, like a lot of times in Europe, they actually like West Coast music more than we like it over here.
Really?
Even more than LA, surprisingly. So it's
Really?
like a lot of crowds in LA kind of go with whatever's trendy, whatever's hot. So it's like
Whatever's mainstream.
yeah, so,
Yeah.
like the crowd there was probably in their 20s, but they still know all the stuff from the 90s. So
Wow,
they
that's
know like
great.
Summertime in the LBC and Regulate, other songs that we know out here. So
That's
it was dope
good.
doing that, and it's like I don't speak French, so I have to learn enough just to have basic communication. But they know enough English to rap along to the words.
Really?
I don't know if they know what they're talking about.
But they just.
They don't know what the blocks are that they're talking about, but I
Yeah.
mean, they rap along to it. So
That's so like,
Yeah.
was it like pressure in that moment, like not knowing like how the crowd is gonna react? Because I feel like it's a complete different culture,
The
you know,
culture's so much
than
different, yeah.
DJing here.
It is, but it feels like they have a bigger appreciation. Like they just decided because they have an actual LA American DJ there.
Right. So it's like I don't
Yeah.
care, we turn
Yeah,
regardless.
it dance to whatever you play. So even if they don't know, it's like, all right, the beat sounds cool.
Yeah.
A lot of times in America, people sit down as soon as they hear a song they don't know. It's like, what song is this? It's not Drake. I don't recognize it. I'm sitting down. So
Wow,
yeah.
that is so cool.
That
Well,
part
I
was easy,
mean,
so.
you've grown a lot so far from your DJ battle with McDonald's.
Oh,
So,
so.
I mean, that's a great accomplishment, and
Great,
I'm
man.
excited to see like what else is to come.
I appreciate that.
But we're not done yet. We're
Yeah.
gonna go ahead and get into our next segment, which is called the recipe to success.
Okay, so during the recipe of success, we'd like to get to know who our guest is through like a little deeper. You know, we're gonna dive a little deeper, and we're about to make some food. Today, we're making pizza pockets, which you know why I chose pizza pockets,
Why is
low-key?
that?
Because you did the 90s mix, and I was like,
Yeah.
when I think of 90s, I like go back to my childhood. We had pizza pockets back in the
all
day.
the time too. Yeah.
Yeah, so I want to know, why did you choose to do like the 90s, like a year from the 90s, like each of them?
So initially, it started about 5 years ago. I made a mix called 95 from 95, and back then it was where essentially that was my favorite year. Like 5th grade for me was 95 because I'm kind of old out here. With that, I remember that summer of 95 just having so many songs that were like on the radio that were classics. So
Yeah.
I made a mix that had 95 songs from that year. And then after that, people were like, I love that year, but my favorite year was 96, so 94, 93. So I'm like, let me go back and dig for each and every year. And that was just me making actual like mixes. But it took probably like 3 or 4 months for each mix to actually get made because it's a lot of research that goes into it.
I was gonna say you had to do your homework for that one.
Yeah, it's like even though I was there in 95, like 90, 91 took a lot of research because I wasn't like
Into
fully
music
fluent.
yet.
Yeah, I was hearing like
Whole
Londa
time.
Adams in my parents' car, but I wasn't listening to like R&B yet. So it took a little while just to kind of do the research, and I even asked older DJs like, give me some songs that only y'all would know, like stuff that people my age wouldn't even know about. So it took a lot of research with that, but eventually I made the mixes first. So I dropped the mixes about 2.5 years ago, and then I didn't make the actual the videos until this year. So
Right.
It took about like 3 or 4 hours for each video to get made too.
Wow.
Yeah, it takes forever,
What takes
yeah.
so long about it?
Everything from getting the flow completely down, because combining and making like 25 songs within like 2 minutes just takes. It has to be the perfect parts of each song. It has to flow. The BPM and speed has to match for each song, and then it has to. Then recording wise, it's like you have so many takes because it's like you're moving so fast, dropping songs. I'm very critical, so if a song comes in 0.03 seconds too slow or too fast, it's like, all right, cut. So let me do it over.
That's dope though, that you're like really into your craft like that.
I would say so. It's stressful sometimes because it's just like I have some nights
I'd like to be done. Perfectionist.
I would be up till 6, 7 a.m. doing them sometimes.
Yeah.
I would make them happen. So
that's real. Okay,
it was a fun process though.
Yeah, that is fun. Speaking of fun, we know you went to FAMU.
Oh, I did.
And we know that is a lit experience going to an HBCU. Like it truly makes you who you are. So like, how did being at an HBCU influence like your DJ career specifically? Like, how did, because you know, like, if they don't like something, we gonna tell you how we feel.
Yeah, for sure.
Unfiltered out here.
My first couple months at fam were rough DJing because.
Oh no.
Yeah, because I came from LA, so I mean, initially the reason I was DJing was because like nobody really played West Coast music in Florida, so it was where I would have just a straight West Coast house party for me and my people from LA and from the Bay and Diego. So it was always fun, but then next thing you know, they started inviting girls and people from out of state, from New Orleans, from Florida, from Atlanta. So it's like, it's cool if they come, but they come in like, why you playing this? So we don't want to keep the sneak, we don't want to hear this.
I don't know what this is, I don't get it.
So
yeah,
I just started incorporating their music. So essentially what made it hard early made it great in the end, because I learned how to incorporate everybody's sound at once. So it's like, even though I had some rough nights starting out, like one of the biggest tests back then was that like Soulja Boy Crank That came out, and I was like, whatever age I was, I just couldn't stand that song. I used to hate it. It was just the most trash song ever to me, and it was like, people were like, you gotta play that, and I'm playing some Jay-Z, like PS.
Right, some real good stuff.
And they'd be like, why are you playing this slow music? I can't dance to this. And I'm like, this is actually good music.
I
had to realize that like it wasn't about my own taste. It was about what the crowd wanted to hear. And then the more you realize that, you start to enjoy what you play. So it's like, now I still play Dunk and Booty Meat just because they're fun songs. It's
right.
It might be ignorant, the content is trash, but it don't matter. It's like, it's more fun than playing a straight serious like hip hop type song. So I have to realize that.
Do you ever like DJ parties where it's like, okay, now I'm finna play like, I know they got some real hip hop heads here. I'm finna play the hits. Do you ever like
every once in a while? Every once in a while, like usually not at the club. It might be earlier, and I mean at the same time it's where I feel like a lot of music is actually like that was quality to me. It's still love, like especially for R&B. When it comes to R&B, it's a lot of hits that I actually do enjoy, and the crowd enjoys this as much. So it kind of like came together eventually, but it's like every crowd is still different. Like for the most part, people want to dance. They don't really care about hearing like content and good subjects, you know. But I don't need it honestly.
J. Cole in the club.
Yeah, J. Cole, Pretty Smile is a cool song on the radio, but I ain't trying to.
Pretty Smile is my favorite song. Literally my favorite rap song.
Wow, it's like it's great content, but it's like I'm not really trying.
I feel like in the club, like on my way.
Yeah, it don't work the same way. Every once in a while, I mean, I'll play Stump or something, like me and Kenway play some Kurt Franklin.
Yes, amen.
It works because I mean, you know, but it still feels weird. It feels kind of like I'm like going against my morals playing that, and I'm playing some YG next. Like, it's kind of weird, but every once in a while, you have to. You gotta have that balance.
My friends were joking that like low key in the club, you be like going through it, and then you hear your stomp, you're like, oh snap!
Yeah.
Praise God one time for the one time.
You have to real quick.
I love it.
I'm probably messing up these pockets.
No, they look great. Honestly, sir, I think you're doing a great job. I see the future.
The sauce is not quite.
Not exactly.
The sauce is leaking, but you know.
That's all good though. It's gonna be nice and saucy. It's gonna be.
That's true. It won't be dry. So.
Exactly. Yeah. So what exactly like led you to DJing and producing music? Like why? Like what's your passion for music?
Initially, my dad's a musician, so it came from him having a lot of equipment back when I was a kid, so I could experiment on his keyboards and his synthesizers. So I was making beats back in like 4th grade just from what he had. So that plus I took piano lessons. I had drum lessons from him being a drummer. So I had just the musical background early. I didn't start DJing until I got to college, but I already had the musical like knowledge and mindset for it. So I also used to rap back in the day too.
Okay.
Don't ask me to rap.
I was about to say, wait a minute now. Are you about to get an exclusive?
No.
Is it about to happen? Not today? All right.
I said I used to rap. Back in like the late 90s, so way back then. So I mean, it's always just been in my blood with that. So it's where I still feel like I should just take on piano lessons just as like a hobby, and it might end up becoming something even more than that. But it's been in me forever. So, yeah.
Well, that's dope. Well,
thank you.
We've gotten to know you a little deeper, so now we're gonna go on to our last segment called The Last Taste.
Now that we've gotten to know DJ R-Tistic a little more, it's now time to dive into our last segment, The Last Taste.
Yeah, so for this segment, we're gonna be picking these this or that questions out of this cup, and we're gonna be eating, we're just gonna be chatting. So, you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm excited.
I'm gonna pick first.
So while you're picking, I'm eating.
Okay, would you rather read a book or watch a movie? I would say, depends on what I'm looking for. Like a self-help book, I'd rather read a book. But if it's like a story, I'm gonna watch a movie. I can't. It's a lot.
Okay, with this question, is it, like one of those, like a book turned into a movie, or you're just saying in general?
In general.
Okay, I'll let you answer.
For me, I should prefer reading a book, but I'll probably take the movie because it's just that much easier. So, I mean, I'll just say movie, but I love reading. Like, nothing has a greater impact than reading a book to me, so.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
okay.
that's what I feel.
What about you, Charlie?
I'm all movie.
No caveat, nothing with it.
But okay, this is a complete side note, but you remember that song, Read a Book?
Yeah.
Oh.
When you said that, that's what I thought of. But okay, we can continue.
That's classic.
Right. You
Let me see. Credit card or cash? Cash. I only like using credit if I have to, so all cash for me.
For me, I would like to use cash, but it's easier for me to use my credit card. So, probably credit card.
Same.
Well, credit card or debit card?
Right, that's what I was gonna ask.
Oh, cash as in like physical cash or using a plastic piece of like thing?
Oh, that way. Oh, so in that case, your credit card. Just like a swipe.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier. Or Venmo, Cash App, it's a new area now.
Hey, okay, moving to this future.
Yeah,
Square cash, all that.
Definitely.
Okay. I'll go.
These are good, by the way.
It's really good. Jack of all trades or master of few? I guess I'm a jack of all trades. I can do a lot of things. I mean, I'm in entertainment. I do TV. But growing up, I was a dancer. I was not a singer, but church choir. All that stuff counts. Okay, my little solos count.
Triple threat.
Yeah, I think I'm a jack of all trades. I don't know. What do you guys think?
For me, I'd probably say I want to be like your go-to girl for this, but I also know it's about to get real deep. But God put a lot of talents in me, so it's hard for me to say I only want to do a few things because then God will be like, okay, but you also have this, so you're gonna do this. You know what I mean? So it's hard. So I guess both. That's not an answer, but
it's an answer to that.
Both.
For me, I would say master of few because few can still be 3 or 4.
Yeah, that's true.
Too. I feel like one thing I see in LA too much is a lot of people are a jack of all trades. Like you meet somebody, it's like I do photography and video and I rap and I DJ and I'm a model and I'm this and that. And it's like, what are you good?
And I'm writing a screenplay.
Yeah, I'm writing a screenplay too. Yeah.
Get my life then.
As long as you're good at all of them, because a lot of folks aren't good at any of them. It's just they do it all, but it's like, are you good at any of those at all?
Wow.
So for me, it's like if I can just be like a great DJ and possibly a great producer and something else in that area, I'll roll with that. As long as I'm decent at other stuff, but I'm not trying to be an actual actor. I can just DJ on TV, that's it.
That's real.
I don't have to have any lines at this point. So.
Just hold it down on the camera. Just 1, 2.
Yeah.
I feel that.
So that's where I'm at.
Alright, I'm gonna draw one more. Okay. House party or kickback? I'm a kickback type of chick. I like to chill. Because I feel like kickbacks are more relaxed. You can actually chat. There's some music playing, but you chilling. But it depends on the vibe. If I'm going to homecoming, we go on to house parties. But or to the club. But I think I prefer kickback.
I would say for me, I actually prefer going to a kickback versus a house party.
That's valid.
As far as me DJing, of course, a house party is way more, it's way more fun that way.
Yeah.
But just to hang out, kickback, game night, I'll kill anybody in Taboo, easy. So it's,
okay, so you're trying to catch this word. I get it. I get it.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. So,
Yeah, I think I'm the same. I'd rather do a kickback. House parties are fun, but I don't know, it takes me back to freshman year of college in this hot, packed house. Hair splitting out, we're leaving out. No, I don't have time for that. I like a nice little chill kickback. And I feel like it's more personable. That's how you get to meet people more and talk. At a party, you're not really talking, you're just dancing. So
it's more this, hey mama, what's up?
Right.
Or excuse me, love.
Or anybody, right. Or straight up just coming behind you. And then you're like, all right.
You gotta look behind all the
Exactly. You're always looking over your shoulder.
What are they doing down there?
I'm like, is he gonna win?
Is she with it? Is she feeling it? Probably not.
Yeah, so I see it all. So
This shit is so good.
It is. This is a good meal. We're doing it.
This is great lunch.
Oh, it's the same one.
Yeah. Let's see. Stay in or go out? Go out.
I'm a homebody. Stay in. I'm not trying to go nowhere.
I'm both. I like to go out and have a good good time, but I also like to just stay in the house, watch Netflix, and just chill. But I like both.
Your turn.
Yeah.
Your turn. So last one, Tyra, make it good.
Okay.
Mix it up.
Binge watch or watch week to week? Binge watch for sure. For sure, because I am so impatient. Like that's the problem with like me working in television. You know, you're supposed to be keeping up, but I like to just let them all come out and then I just watch them
my
later.
good time.
Or I'd rather just like, you know, pick up a Netflix show and just like continue to watch it. I don't know, because I get so angry like, oh, I gotta wait till the next week. And you gotta record and you working, so you missing everybody else. Well, I guess waiting. Everybody's on social media telling everything. But
Yeah.
I like to binge. Yeah.
What are you?
That's my thing.
I would say I like to binge, but it's tough because of social media. It's like, if you don't see it right when it comes out, it's gonna get spoiled. You can mute every word, like, especially for Insecure and certain shows.
Or
it's just
Power?
Like, Power, it's like,
Oh my God.
you can't go on Facebook, you can't do anything. Then even if you avoid that, your friend texts you, yo, you so good, I can't.
Like you open up the group text and like, dang, y'all just ruined
Stuff just pops up automatically. So it's like, for that reason, I like to watch it every week. But for stuff that comes out all at once, I might just sit there one day and watch the whole thing, at one time.
Yeah.
So.
For me, it depends on the show. Like if it's like a serious show, I'll probably watch it week to week because like I kind of like the suspense of it all. Like be like, oh, what's gonna happen next week? I gotta wait a week.
Yeah.
But like if it's a comedy, I'll probably just binge it.
I get that too.
Yeah. Okay. This was fun. I had a great time. Yes,
Yeah,
you know, we cooked, we did it, y'all.
We did that.
Out here, for real.
Yeah, so I appreciate y'all for having me.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for coming.
I had to.
Yeah, so make sure you guys follow him on his social media. Hold it down. It's all on the screen. Y'all are looking at it right now. And while you're following him and checking out his website, you might as well follow us and check us out. You know what I mean? So yeah, thank you guys.
Thanks for tuning in. Bye.
Bye.
Have a good one.